Welcome to the Con Evans channel. Are you using the right test signal in your hearing aid test box? In this video, we're going to show teachers of deaf children and their support team the differences that have happened with hearing aid test tones over the years. In the beginning, with old analog aids, the test tone was a pure sweep tone. Let's give you a demo. Here it comes. With the introduction of digital hearing aids, a new test tone was required. Digital hearing aids brought into the world of deafness the ability to process sound and improve and clean sound. And so a pure sweep tone was basically regarded by the hearing aid as noise. So let's have a listen to the digital test tone that was generated. Here it comes. The development of hearing aids continued apace, and in 2011 a new test tone was required because modern hearing aids had improved their speech processing, and the original digital tone was regarded as noise. And so a new intermittent pulse composite tone was introduced. It's not a very nice sound, but here it comes. The technology in hearing aids and also hearing test systems continued to develop. In 2012, EHIMA, the European Hearing Aid Instrument Manufacturers Association, developed a new test tone. It's the ISTS, International Speech Test Signal. This was no longer a set of tones, it was a combination of speech. It's built up out using, I think, 6 languages, runs over a period of time. It sounds gobbledygook. However, because it is based on speech, that's the vital part. It's no longer a noise signal. It's a lady's voice, which has a wider frequency response and is the best you can get between a male and a child's voice. So let's have a listen to this new tone.
Alors, بی‌تدب دستی خوش‌غیرش. انتظار گوین گیف هاوز به خودش روفی ازداد انفلوب طاعت من قلش وقتوش رابط تیز والوحدة. شكت عن محوين قلت كانت than the other. Pimming the box, بردان على.
An important part of the role of a teacher of deaf children and their support team is to check that the child's hearing aid is working correctly. There's 2 parts to that. One is routine testing of the child's hearing aid in a test box using the ISTS speech signal. The second part is to ensure that any radio aid equipment used with the hearing aid is also set up and working correctly. In order to do this, the recognized technique is to use a hearing aid test box using the ISTS speech signal. Because hearing aids continue to develop at an ever fast rate, and nowadays you're now starting to get hearing aids that are using AI in order to prioritize speech and to reduce background noise, it is increasingly important that you use the ISTS speech signal for testing in your test box. I'm afraid that if you're using a legacy composite or pulse composite test tone to test a modern hearing aid, the results you get are going to be unpredictable. We're spending thousands of pounds to have hearing aids that will prioritize speech, and if you're using a test tone that isn't speech based, it's not going to give you predictable results. And effectively, you're not measuring the speech quality, you're measuring the ability of the hearing aid to not listen to a noise signal. And if you've enjoyed listening to this presentation, in that case, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as you do in all these type videos. And if you look in the captions below, you should find links to more information. And obviously, if you have any questions on testing, test boxes, speech signals and things like that, do contact Con Evans. We'll do the very best we can to help and support you.